I'm going to talk to you as if I'm talking to my past self. And I'm going to tell you what I wish someone would have told me while I was watching a video like this. Ready? Okay. Hey, it's okay that you're scrolling through YouTube for the 5th time today. And it's okay that you're not that happy with your life right now. It's also okay that you don't know what you want to do yet. It's also okay that you feel stuck. I might be repeating myself here. And what I can promise you is that for me, I never found what I was looking for inside of the previous motivational video, the one that's going to come after this, or the lifestyle vlog that I was watching from some random dude. I found what I was looking for in the actions I was avoiding. And the way that I started doing things that I was avoiding is understanding that not feeling okay is also okay. It's not a bad thing. It's a sign. And in my case, it was a sign that I didn't know how to deal with discomfort. And I call that the black box of inaction because it's the thing that at the time made it difficult for me to take action on the things that I was thinking about doing, that I really wanted to do, that I was really ambitious about, but I always was overthinking the steps. And so, unlike all of the videos that I was watching at the time, I want to go very specific into what actually helped me get out there. And the first thing was self-awareness about what the actual pattern is that is keeping you stuck. Now, what the hell does that mean? Self-awareness, big words. Pattern, big word. It is just the awareness of the situation and the circumstance and the choice that situation and circumstance, by the way, same thing, funny me. The choice that you make when certain things happen in your day. So in my case, this is how it would look. I would set myself a to-do list. I would come up with this amazing goal that would really motivate me. I would be like, hell yeah, let's do this. And then I would, write down the things that I think would get me there. But because I never done it before, all of the steps that I wrote down really had no factual evidence of bringing me a step closer. Plus, I didn't have clarity on what a step closer actually looked like. And so what I would end up doing is I would expect that these tasks would make my life better. And I would expect that I would get to my goal faster than anybody else. The problem was not in the to-do list. The problem was not in the vague goal, but it was in the expectations that I set towards what I was doing. I was telling myself, this, right now, that's the solution. And this is going to fix all of the things that I've been avoiding and all of the issues that have come up because of that avoidance today, right? It sounds crazy just saying it out loud, but sometimes I think like that even today. And that's our black box of inaction. Because then what happens is when reality kicks in, so you take action on the first thing, great, you feel good. You take action on the second thing, you still feel good. But you start taking action on the third thing and you start realizing, this is not what I expected. That's when it starts coming in. That's when it's like, when the self-doubt creeps up and those thoughts like, hey, am I wasting my time here? Everybody else made it look so easy. Why is it so hard for me? This shouldn't be hard. All those thoughts start creeping up. And then once those thoughts start creeping up, and sometimes it's also the other way around, then these emotions start creeping up. The feeling of overwhelm, the uncertainty, that uncomfortable feeling of, am I wasting my time or am I not? The is he or is he not game, right? So Then after that, what comes? Well, you know it, right? We form a perspective based off of everything we feel, everything we think. But we forget that everything we feel and everything we think only can come from things that we've experienced in the past. And so our brain, as smart as it is, will go, and this is what my brain does all the time, and it will look for things that have worked in the past, and it will compare, and it will say, but according to this video that I watched, it's going to be this, this, and this. So maybe I need to go watch more videos. And then you go watch more videos, and the days by, and you feel like you haven't done anything because your to-do list is still undone. Yeah, with me so far? Great. Let me tell you about what works for me. So, number one, when I decide what I'm going to do, I focus on direction, not outcome. So why do I focus on direction and not outcome first? Very simple. Most of the goals that I have never done before. So the first thing that I need to do is just walk in the right direction. What, for me, the right direction a lot of times is coming up with the best idea that I can think of right now to what the first step would be. So in this case, the thing that I'm doing right now is recording a lot of videos, right? I'm recording a lot of videos because I tried making the perfect videos, and all it ended up doing was making me feel anxious that my video is not perfect enough. So since that didn't work, and my goal is to create videos to talk about in action and how to manage it, I said, okay, what is the most simplest, most unfiltered, most crazy version that I could do with this, that while it feels uncomfortable, as long as it just feels uncomfortable and there's no evidence of it being wrong, I can still do it. And here I am making the video, right? Then my next step is, after I've made a lot of videos, I'm going to review. I'm going to say, okay, now that I made a lot of videos, let me remind myself of the fact what the goal is. Well, my goal is to help people take action. Have I done that? Well, have people commented and said this was helpful? Yes, great. Have people seen it? No? Oh, okay. If people haven't seen it, then the next thing that I need to work on is that people can actually see it before I even judge if it's good or bad. And like that, I can slowly build up the evidence of that I can do these things. And here's the important thing. Instead of putting your worth, like measuring yourself against the outcome, like 5,000 subscribers, 10 million people helped and stuff like that, focus on the action of what you're doing. So did I do the thing that I said I was going to do? If you did, great, you have evidence that you do the things that you say that you're going to. If you don't, and this is what I used to do, I'd beat myself up. I'd be like, oh my God, I can't be consistent with anything. I am a horrible person. I shouldn't even open my mouth. But what I realized for myself is that if I didn't take action, it was maybe that the task that I was asking myself to do was too far outside of my comfort zone that I still didn't know how to manage. And so one thing that really helped me is understanding that starting is better than not starting at all. And I know this sounds so stupid, but I mean, really, really think about it. Like, if you start 1 minute and then decide to do another minute versus saying, oh no, I have to do all or nothing, which one do you think is better? Right? That one is better. So that's what I started doing. And what ended up happening is I started making videos like this. I started, traveling the world. I started really small. But before I could do that, I had to do really small stuff. And to give you one example of how small the activities had to be, like when I was thinking about solo traveling with my disability, I had to go as small as to say, can I even pack my own suitcase? Like, can I even take a piece of clothes, a piece of a piece of clothing, and can I put it into a suitcase? Great. Can I fill up a suitcase with the clothes? Great. Can I close the suitcase? Great. Can I take the suitcase to the front door? Great. And I just kept stacking up because the goal here, underline, reminder, is momentum. You can always do more, but you can decide that after you've already done. That's a better place to decide from than before you've even started. So that's all I wanted to give you today. And if you're still here after 10 minutes, 40 seconds, you've just proven to yourself it's not about focus. It's not about motivation. It's about reframing and focusing on the things that you can actually do right now. I hope this helped you today.